sports. It's in the game.
Well, they're going to make the change, and what a big moment this is for him.
Well, it certainly is. I'm sure he's going to be slightly anxious, but if he starts well, he'll enjoy the occasion. Let's hope it's a good debut for him.
Playing it in. Not all that convincing defensively. He could really get at the opposition, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And breaking at pace with menace. All in all, a broken counter-attack. That they look as though they want to make this move count. Might take the lead, and in it goes! He's opened his account as a professional.
Well, what a great moment for him. Just look how pleased he is with that. Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. In with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's a break.
Sports, it's in the game.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. They're really closing him down here. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. And will it be the leveller? And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward, and he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
So in business once more, on the back of that very... He's in here! And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession! No wonder they're celebrating! And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And all set to bring you this live game in the J1 League. Oh, big chance! A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Will it be? It's got to be. And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head. A long way to go this season, but a colossal match between first and second today that could play a pivotal role in the title race. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone, and sitting alongside, and he might be through here. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And they know they need... Oh, what an opportunity! And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Corner kick played in. Well cleared away. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So 2-0 now. Well, attacking possibilities. Might be a chance here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Excellent refereeing, and he's broken free. And the keeper caught there. And now the delivery. And he cuts in from the wing. And still an opportunity. Pulls it back. Well, great read there to intercept. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Well, that's not watertight defending. And they're trying to get right into his face. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Halilovic. Couldn't keep it. And the ball's gone. Oh, big chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And he could really get at the opposition. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Now the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And dispossessed.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have really dictated the play, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well, they've given him too much space. Can he finish this? And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. One man the focus of attention, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And all set to bring you this live game in the J1 League. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, no card from the referee, Stuart.
But I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
Spot on with that tackle. Is it going to be? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Good visualisation and execution. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Terrific block. So the corner played into the box. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. And a fine tackle. Went in strongly to win the ball. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Oh, that is a superb save. Relentless high pressing. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? So back underway. One goal apiece here. This attack looks highly promising. Nice and easy for the keeper. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Oh, big chance! Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Must take the lead here. Still alive, and a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great to...
A real opening now. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Can he take the chance? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. They've won back possession. They're showing good defensive judgment. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. robbed them. Defensive efficiency personified. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Now potential danger. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he seemed happy about the move based on the interviews. Talking about how he wants to finish his career at the club. Seems like a shrewd bit of business to me.
Going well. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Will he find the net? Well, it might still work out for them. And there it is, a goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, we're into the final half hour. He's going forward well here. Can he put it in? Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Untidy in possession. Can he put it away? Closing down well. Is it going to be? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, they know they need to stop him. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Outfoxing the defender. Oh, surely. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. A quarter of an hour remaining here.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Far from a good pass. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will they profit from this situation? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, no stopping him. But they took care of the situation defensively. And he's broken free. Oh, he's through here. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Going well. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And unable to keep possession. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Well, foul play, says the referee. On he goes. A real opening now. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Went in strongly, decisively. Giving the ball away. The attack continues, they're making considerable progress, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Well, pressing really high. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Mario Vrancic. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Raul Garcia. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Oh, good save.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Chance to finish. Ball is loose. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. And over it comes. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Pressing high to win the ball. Munyain flinging himself at it, the keeper. And over comes the corner. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Into the advanced position. And a chance to level it. Well, if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
A very good tackle. In with a chance. Can he find the net? Oh, it's in. A 2-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So 2-0 now. A good and fair challenge. Via Libre. Could be dangerous. Able to get a body in the way. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. It's looking, he's in with a chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Three goals without reply. He's going forward well here. A glorious chance. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Alex Berenguer. And here's Kappa. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Yeray. Now Raul Garcia. And a crisp effort, just over the top. And into the last 30 minutes now. Muniain. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And a tidy challenge. Raul Garcia. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
So making the substitution now. A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV Live. It's Athletic Bilbao up against Lille.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And a throw-in forthcoming. And a double substitution it's going to be. giving it away. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
An unforced error, you've got to say. And beating the defender. Well, he has cause to be grateful to his teammate. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Alert defending. Berenguer. Kappa. Well, sloppy in possession. They're really pressing their opponents. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And an effective clearance. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
And tidily played. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Over it comes. And he clears the danger. Munyain. That's all they can conjure for now. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.